Hey, we're talking about something spicy today, something real spicy, and I need you to hear me right now. The mobile home park market is sitting on a ticking time bomb, and the people who are going to get the most hurt are the ones who think they're doing everything right. We're talking the little guys. So I've been investing in mobile homes for a few years now. I've seen a ton of evictions, I've seen a ton of fraud, and right now in 2026, I'm watching a pattern form that I've seen before, and it ends with hundreds of families losing everything. So in the next 6 minutes, I'm going to break down exactly what's happening and why most investors aren't seeing it coming, and the one move you can make right now to protect yourself. So stay with me, because what I'm about to share could save you tens of thousands of dollars, especially if you're a small-time investor like myself. So what's actually happening? Here's the situation. Over the last 3 or 4 years, corporate investors, private equity firms have been buying up mobile home parks at an insane rate. And I mean insane. Parks that used to sell for $500K are now going for $2 million, $3 million, sometimes more. And why should that matter to you? Because those buyers have to justify those prices. And the only way that they can do that is by raising lot rents aggressively. I mean, we're talking $200, $300, $400 per month rent increases on residents who have nowhere to go because their home is literally tied to the ground that they're renting. Now, here's the part nobody's really talking about. Those same investors are over leveraged. They took on high debt at high prices, and now interest rates have made their numbers not pencil anymore. You're seeing it in multifamily. Now you're seeing it in the mobile home park space. And this is, similar to kind of what happened in 2008. And, it's just people being over leveraged, thinking the market's going to go one way and then it goes the other. So who is going to get hurt in this whole situation? Well, there's two groups of people that are about to feel some serious pain. Group one, obviously the residents. Now, this is an investment channel, so I get it. You got to make it work. But when a park gets sold or goes under, the residents don't just lose their lease. They often lose the home that they own. You can't just pick up a 1985 single wide and drive it somewhere else. I mean, moving a mobile home costs $5,000, $15,000, and half the time, that home isn't even roadworthy. So what happens? They get evicted. The home gets abandoned. Those families are displaced. Now, I covered a story on this channel where hundreds of residents in one park, I believe it was in Miami, got evicted practically overnight. 15,000 people. I've already watched that video because, this is happening pretty much everywhere. And then the second group is going to just be small investors like you and me. If you bought in a mobile home park around 2022 when the prices had peaked, you may be sitting on, some property that's worth less than what you owe. And if the park raises lot rents past what tenants can afford, you're going to have vacant lots and unpaid rent. And that's pretty much a cash flow nightmare. So here's what you need to look for. And once I spell it out, it's going to be pretty obvious. How do you know if a park that you're looking at or already in is headed for trouble? Watch for these 3 red flags. So number one is going to be the park ownership. Has the park ownership changed hands in the last 2 to 3 years and lot rents have already gone up significantly? That means a new owner is trying to force the numbers to work, and they might not be able to. That's just going to be you heading for a disaster. Number 2 is going to be high vacancy in the park. If you're walking through and you see 20, 30% of the lots sitting empty, that tells you residents have already been priced out of the park, or it's being mismanaged. And then number 3 is the park being marketed as value add opportunity. Just to translate that, they haven't raised rents yet, but the new buyer will. And guess who gets caught in the middle? Yes, the residents and any small investors who own homes inside. So this is pretty much the writing on the wall. This isn't hypothetical. I've personally walked properties where every single one of these warning signs were present. Some I mistakenly bought anyway and had to learn the hard way. Some I walked away from and watched them completely crumble. For instance, there's this one park in Hemet, 55 plus, leased land, and I get a call from somebody there who actually I bought a mobile home from previously, and he's telling me these folks are getting evicted left and right. They can't keep up with the lease rent. And even though they've paid cash for their home, because they can't keep up with that lease rent, they get evicted, the home gets taken back, and the park resells it. It's kind of a little scam going on. So I don't know if you're aware of that. Particularly, it's one of the reasons why I stay away from leased land now and kind of just focus on owned land. But this is something to just be aware of. So here's the thing. I'm not telling you to get out of mobile home investing. Not even close. Mobile homes are still one of the most powerful wealth building tools available to the regular person. But how you play it matters. So right now in 2026, I'm focusing on 3 things. 1, buying individual homes on owned land, just like I mentioned, not parks. You're buying the asset, not betting on a park operator to hold it together. Number 2, smaller markets where corporate money hasn't flooded in yet. Places where you can still get homes for relatively cheap and rent them for a decent price. For me, since I'm in Southern California, that's kind of on the inland side, Riverside County, San Bernardino County. They make great rentals, or you can sell them on seller finance, become the bank. It's also a great exit strategy. Speaking of exit strategy, number 3, knowing my exit before I buy. So if something goes sideways with that park, can I move the home? Going back to that one mobile home park that I was telling you about in Hemet, they do not allow you to move the home from the park, which seems insane. But, you know, maybe somebody signs on the dotted line thinking that they're going to live there forever. They jack the rents up. All of a sudden, they have no choice. They've already signed. This home has to stay here. It goes back to the park. Or can I sell it owner financing? Can I still cash flow even if lot rents go up? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. And if you don't have clear answers to those questions before you buy, you're pretty much just gambling and not investing. Look, I started this channel because in 2008, my family lost their home. We didn't know what was going on. If I could go back and, help my parents out with that situation, I would have. Obviously, a lot of people kind of felt it during that time, and I'm not going to let that happen to you. So if this video opened up your eyes even a little bit, hit that like button. It helps more people find this before it's too late. And if you want to see exactly how I evaluate a mobile home deal from start to finish, then this is the video right here. I will see you on the next one.